Am I a genius? I don't like to be labeled, you know. I'm pretty smart for a dumb guy, so we'll just leave it at that. Good morning, Internet. The time has finally come to move the Model A body from the original chassis to my aftermarket chassis that I've been building, so I can get everything kind of test fit, find out my pinion angle, my ride height, where the motor mounts are going to be, all that good stuff. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. I came up with an idea that I think is genius. We'll soon find out if it's either genius or an absolute fail. But I have these quick jacks, and since I don't have a lift in my garage, which would make things so much easier, I'm going to try and put these quick jacks on my wheel blocks and get them up high enough. They'll go up about 26, 27 inches, and then with a couple 4x4s stuffed underneath the body, I get a few more inches of clearance, and I think I can get the body up just high enough off the original chassis that I can roll that out and roll this one underneath. So we're gonna see if it works out. Like I said, it's either gonna work beautifully or it's gonna be a horrible fail. We'll find out together. My dumbass did not have this in neutral when I took the shifter off. I thought it was in neutral, but I didn't double check it, and it wasn't. So I go to push this thing, it's in gear. I couldn't really figure out how to just pull the gears and get it neutral, so all I did was take a ratchet strap and put it on the clutch pedal and ratchet it so it's holding the clutch pedal, and now I can move it. So learn from my mistakes, kiddies. Here's how far I've gotten. So the chassis are lined up. So once this is up, I should be able to roll this one and then roll that one up underneath it. That's the plan. I switched out my 2x4s for 4x4s. I had these laying around for a fence project, but they're just, I thought on the sides they'd be strong enough, but they just kind of flopped over. So 4x4s it is. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna take my quick jacks and I'm gonna set one on each side. So basically they come right up next to this running board and then just lift from here. I think it's gonna work. Here is the setup. I'm pretty confident, like 89%, that this is gonna work. Problem I found with this chassis is this rear section right here. So you get the body up, well, you go to roll this thing out, that's not gonna clear. So hopefully that 4x4 will give me just enough to clear that thing. If not, I'll have to jack up the back. Here's the other chassis, getting ready. Hopefully I can roll it straight under. Boom, look at that. I have a body on a chassis finally. Yeah, starting to look sort of like a hot rod, kind of, not really, but it will. All right, so that worked out perfect. I mean, it took a little engineering along the way, but I mean, in the end, it did what I needed it to do. So there we are, Body is on, sort of lined up. I have some tweaking to do, but now I can get my motor and transmission and get it all set in, get everything kind of aligned where it needs to be, and we'll be home free here pretty soon. I hope to have this thing running, driving, and being enjoyed by, you know what, I'm gonna give myself till Good Guys in March. Hopefully you'll see it out there. I hope that it's done sooner than that. I'm giving myself a reasonable timeline to get this thing done and on the road. So, you know, what is that? A few months from now? A couple, 2, 3, 6? I don't feel like mathing right now. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing. Stay hungry, stay foolish.